interesting that as humans, especially when we become parents, that we, instead of using our brain and thinking, we take our kids' names from either religious books, religious sayings, literatures, and so on and so forth. And what fascinates me even more is that we continuously recycle all of these names. I mean, John has been here for pretty much forever. Arjun has been here for pretty much forever. And while we are taking our kids' names from these religious books, religious sayings, literatures, and so on and so forth, we are also making sure that we are not using the names of any bad people within these religious books or religious sayings, or any bad characters within these literatures, and we make sure that we're not reusing these names. Now this ignited us here at Non-Academic to launch yet another Curiosity Catalyst. So let's check out what this week's Curiosity Catalyst is all about. My name is Amishi. My name means pure, and it can be traced back all the way to a Hindu origin. But it's not just my name, it's pretty much almost every other name out there. Let me give a couple examples. Parth. Parth can be traced all the way back to Mahabharata, where Arjun was constantly called Parth. Moving on to the western side, Matthew, Adam, they can be traced all the way back into the Bible. So this gives me a sense that we, over the past years, the past decades, the past centuries, we have been just copying and pasting these same names. And it also gives me a sense that we as humans aren't even able to name ourselves a unique name. Welcome to the Curiosity Catalyst, in which today I'm going to pose 3 questions for you to answer. Number 1 is, who do you think came up with all of these different names and how? Number 2, what is your name and where can it be traced back to? And last but not least, why do you think that your parents weren't able to give you a unique name? Do you like the new questions that are posed within our Curiosity Catalyst? Well, I hope you do. Now, let's take a look at our very first responder.
Hi, my name is Bhumi from Non-Academic. And Non-Academic asked us 3 questions. Number 1, who created all the names like John, Adam, Sarah, Bhumi, and more? There are a lot of names. Number 2 is, what is your name? What is it traced back to? And what does it mean? And number 3 is, why didn't your parents give you a unique name? Because all these names we have a meaning. So I'm going to be answering these 3 questions. Number 1 is, who created all these names? Well, I was not sure about this answer, so I searched it up on Google. And on Google, then it said the unknown. And I wasn't sure of what it meant, so I asked my parents. And then my parents said that the unknown means thousands of people or a lot of people long back ago, it made these names so it would be easier to call them by their name. It doesn't apply only for humans. It applies for objects or other living organisms like animals, plants, food, and more. And now let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is, what is my name? What is it traced back to? And what does it mean? My name is Bhumi. It means Mother Earth, and it can be traced back to Hindu mythology. And last but not least is number 3. Number 3 is, why did your parents give you a unique name? Because they all have a meaning, right? This is what my parents said. They gave me a couple of answers. First of all, they said that they didn't give me a unique name because we follow a Hindu calendar where when I born, like it matters which timing I born on, and then it goes to my birth star. And my birth star, it's on my birth star it says like it needs to like some letters that your name has to start with. And my letters were Ba, Boo, Ja, and Ju, and they picked Boo for Boomy. And they wanted a name that has a nice meaning, and they thought Boomy had a nice meaning, and because it's Mother Earth. And number 3, the last answer they gave me, is they wanted to show the gratitude that they have to Mother Earth. That's why they named me Boomy. Hope you enjoyed this video, but before I end this video, I just wanted to share, comment down below. Choose any of these 3 questions, or you can do all of them and answer them so we can get to know more about yourself. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and bye!
I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna be commenting on any of these because even I'm not sure how all these names came, what are the name strategists behind it. No one really does for sure. So I think it's best to keep it safe and to play it safe. Anyway, I invite you to now take a look at our next participant's response.
Hello everyone, it's me Arna from Non-Academic, and in this video I'm going to be giving my point of view and opinions on some curiosity catalyst questions. So let's begin. So the first question is that who do we think that who have created our name? For my example, Arnav. So according to my research and my opinion, I do think that many people who created the language, they created these names after taking out some special words which suited pretty nice as a name. The second question was that from where does the name originates, or it is to. So my name originates from the word Arnava, which in Sanskrit means sea or ocean. And yes, I'm also having many qualities of seas and oceans. So the third question is that why do we think that our mom or dad named us this name? So for me, Arnav, my mom and dad named me just because of the meaning of ocean. And yes, when we go into Hindu religion, then we believe that the Saraswati Ma, one of the goddesses in the Hindu culture, have also arisen from the ocean. So they named me Arnav. So this was my views and opinions on the curiosity catalyst question.
As I said earlier, I won't be commenting on this, but what about you? Did you enjoy Arnav's video? Anyway, let's move on to our next participant, which is Aishi.
Today, Non-Academic launched the Curiosity Catalyst and gave us 3 questions to answer. So here I am today trying my best to answer those 3 questions. So let's begin. The first question is, who was the first to came up with names and how? Well, I did a little research and found out that no one really knows where most names came from. But what I know, the first names were invented in Sumer and Egypt. Let's move on to the second question, which is, what is your name and where does it trace back to? And as you should know, my name is Aishi, and I'm pretty sure my name traces back to the Hindu religion, which means gift of God. But it may also have a different meaning in different cultures, different languages, and different countries. Just so you know, don't search up what my name means in Japanese. I searched it up, and let's just say I don't like it. Last but not least, the third question is, why couldn't your parents come up with a unique name for you? Well, I think that my parents couldn't do that for me because it's really hard to come up with a name that was never invented before. And also, it's much more easier to just use a name that is already there. Anyways, hopefully I answered all of Non-Academic's Curiosity Catalyst questions. Hopefully you like this video. Bye, and thank you for watching.
So, how did you like this week's Curiosity Catalyst all about names? Now, be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you know how any of these names originated, where your name originated from. What is the strategy behind these names? Who are the name strategists? If you have any answers to these questions, please do let me know in the comments down below, and I would really appreciate it. Anyway, if you have any other questions that we might ask in our next Curiosity Catalyst video, also put them in the comments down below, and we just might use it. Anyway, we are very thankful for your support for our Curiosity Catalyst, and stay tuned for the next one. As always, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.